Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, it's happening. You will not believe this. Tinubu bagman for Chicago cocaine mafia rigged Nigeria presidential election. British MP George Gallowa reveal. Not be me talk am o. Na the British MP na I come outside say we say the guy wey be the bagman wey dey hold the cocaine for US. He said na him rig the election because na high level technology. He said because if you remember when they announced say Tinubu win, Oni of Ife when he released statement, he said Tinubu is a blessed child. I will explain to you. When they say some people talk in parable, some people talk, he said Tinubu, you are a blessed child indeed. You did not participate in an election, yet you won. Your name came out top. He said there is just something about you. Now, when somebody is talking to you in parable or in symbols, or in trying to explain something to you, they talk, but not it's only mouth they talk. It is left for you to figure it out. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. George Galloway, a member of the British Parliament between 1987 and 2015, says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose victory in the February 25th election is being challenged in court, lack the moral stand to speak out against the ongoing coup in the Republic of Niger. George Galloway, framed for his brutal conduct, says that he only recently learned that Mr. Tinubu was a bagman for mafia and drug dealers. He said these were discouraging. The attitude for someone tasked with leading a country. To my absolute amazement, forgive my ignorance. I never had the idea that this man was a bagman for the mafia. No, I never. And the drug dealer in Chicago, Illinois, which does seem like a great qualification for the leader of a country like Nigeria, the largest black nation in Africa. The former British MP said in episode 263 of his podcast, Mother of All Talk Show, aired August the 9th. These people are now talking about democracy in Niger. Many of them don't have the leg to stand. No, they don't, Mr. Galloway said, throwing a jab at Tinubu's so-called moral compass to condemn the coup in Niger. He cannot condemn it. The host said Mr. Tinubu was still defending himself against the baggage of allegations that he rigged himself into power at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, but continue to parade himself like someone upright in character. Niger Jetta. First of all, there are very serious, credible allegations of election corruption in his own election, and is still actually before the court, he said. The opposition has never accepted his election, he stated. Further slamming Mr. Tinubu, the British MP said it was brutal for the Nigerian leader to stand. He can't accept the effort of democracy that a coup is happening in Niger. According to him, according to what he represents, given that he does not have the greatest democratic credibility himself, so he cannot speak in terms of that. Think like what happened in Chetham's house, and foreign observers like European Union has faulted Nigerian presidential polls as showing it of lack of transparency. On Thursday, the Economic Community of West African ECOWAS, under the chairmanship of Mr. Tinubu and the presidency of a man, active military troop to stand by to restore constitutional order in Niger Republic when he himself is found wanting. This was after the West African leaders on July the 30th gave the military junta 1 week to give power or face possible military invasion. So this is what is happening. So they say na Tinubu bagman wey dey Tinubu bagman na him do wetin he do. Say the guy na him release na him help am. He say so Tinubu lack the moral credibility from year to year to talk about say anybody in any way, form or kind may they restore power. Say because Tinubu not get that capacity. He say not get her. He said they talk about who get her, not be Tinubu. He said Tinubu know wetin he do now. And according to her, I said Tinubu know wetin he do. Make Tinubu dey quiet, may not dey rush. All those rushing things, make he stop her. And this guy, now former British Prime Minister for a good number of years. He says so. He said, "May they pardon ignorance." Say, never know say Tinubu na be the drug lord. So, for mafia crew, mafia na be the group of people that do those things. He said Tinubu na part of the whole setup. What did Tinubu they talk? So that people they talk, Tinubu wants to talk. He say you never even judge, you never get your moral compass right. In his own country, the so-called election is still largely being contested, yet he wants to come out and say, oh, he has done this, he say, make Tinubu mind himself. May he mind himself, say, because they will go find out about him. He said, and again, it's wrong that such a person is the one who is leading the country. It is very sad. Wow. Everybody can wonder. I said it is very sad for such an individual to lead the country because the truth of the matter is whether you like it or not, Nigeria will move forward. There are certain things that we cannot afford or allow to continue again. If you understand what is going on, you will know that there is a lot going on at the moment. And every single person is watching carefully to see how these days, how things play out. How can you tell people to go and do this and do that? Yet you are the culprit. You are the very culprit. Well, according to this former British Prime Minister, he don't talk plenty things about Tinubu. He say Nigerians get to see these things, say because the problem with their grass to say because Tinubu not be that man, we get that credibility. As we speak right now, I say even in own Tinubu's own election is being contested. So what exactly is he really talking about? So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Remember that every one of us must speak out so that this whole thing can come to an end and Nigeria can begin to can begin to move forward. Very soon the result of the Presidential Election Tribunal will be out. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless, have a fantastic and a lovely day. And from us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.